Hello, my name is Darius, and I'm doing the transition study by Dr. Davis. I have read some of his other books and found them to be very helpful. This study is the most challenging that I have ever done, but I believe it is going to help me. Now, I'm not messing around with my future because I've had a difficult life. I don't have the time to waste. God has given me a great mind and I plan to use it. I believe that this study will help me become the man that I want to be. I hope it is helpful for you also. Here is how I suggest you do the study. First, find a place where you can study. I prefer my grandparents' living room. From 3 to 4:30, no one else is here, so it's perfect. Next, you're going to want to find a place where you can lay your book and your workbook. Also, make sure there's a TV with a DVD player or a laptop nearby. When I study, I like to have everything laid out in front with a little space to work. Now, read a chapter in the book. It's an easy read, but there may be some words you need to look up, so keep a dictionary handy. Once you've read a chapter, get started in the workbook. The workbook is designed to help you think. There is a little writing, not much. The writing is designed to help you process that information. Everything that you're asked to write about is in the book, so alternate between the book and the workbook. Once you've got started in the workbook, you're going to be asked to move on to the DVD. There are segments on the DVD. Don't skip ahead. Just do the segments as you are instructed. Now be ready to write as you watch the DVD because there will be questions about what you've just seen. Sometimes you may need to go back and rewatch some of the segments even 2 or 3 times. This is especially helpful for me in areas of life where I struggle. There are 4 mature men on the DVD. Look at these men as father figures or friends that want to help you, just want to see you succeed. Most of all, keep going. It's going to be easy to get tired. It's going to be easy to quit. But I pretend that I know the man on the DVD. I visualize that they've been the ones in my corner pushing me, telling me that I can do this, I can succeed. So I'll focus on the fact that I'm transitioning from a young man to a man, and I'm going to need all the help I can get. Finally, once you complete the study, you can write Dr. Davis, and for a small fee, he will send you a certificate of completion. No, the certificate does not come with college credits, but it does show that you started and completed the study. Dr. Davis believes that if you can complete the study, then you have the discipline to do what it takes to attend college. So, good luck, and remember, don't quit.
Mama! What's up, Christopher? I'm in the kitchen. Oh, Lord, what do you want?
In 6 weeks, I'm gonna be driving.
Driving what?
Driving your car.
You are not driving my car.
Why?
You just got suspended last week.
That wasn't my fault. That was Bobby.
How in the world is it Bobby's fault when you got suspended?
He started it.
Christopher, you are not driving my car. You are too immature. And then you're gonna ride your hoodlum friends in my car? I don't think so. No, that's not gonna happen. No. Now, if you want something from me, I want something from you. Now, there's a study called Transitions that I picked up last week.
A study?
Yep, a study. It requires 30 minutes a day.
30 minutes?
Yep, 30 minutes. And it's going to help you to mature as a young man. Do you understand? You complete this study, then maybe you can drive my car. We can talk about you driving the car. But until you do this, no, you're not driving my car.
Okay.
Hey, Coach, I heard you wanted to see me.
Have a seat, Jerry. Rumor has it you've been talking about being the team captain this season. Why would you say something like that?
Because I have skills, Coach.
Jerry, you do have skills on game day, but I need something more. I need leadership. I need wisdom. It starts on Monday all the way through game day. Jerry, I found this study I want you to look at. It's called Transitions. This study is designed to help young men like you gain the wisdom they need to be leaders. I want you to be a leader on this team. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to study that for 30 minutes every day for the next 6 months.
6 months?
Yes, sir, 6 months. Then you come back in here and we can talk and find out if you have the wisdom you need to be the team captain.
Yes, coach.
This young man sitting here has not a clue why he's sitting here. He doesn't have any idea. I asked him to sit here, and he doesn't know what's up. But I want to ask him a couple of questions. Now, you've been to the Thursday night meetings before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who buys the pizza?
You.
I buy the pizza. If you need a ride, who gives you a ride?
You.
Okay, all right. Who sets up the basketball games?
You.
Okay, all right. So I do all this stuff for you. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you think I do that?
Love.
Okay, love. So you think I love you? Yeah. Okay, here's real simple, man. Since I love you, I need for you to do this study. Okay? This is the way we're going to do it. After church on Sunday, I need you to come in my office and do 30 minutes every Sunday after church. 30 minutes every Sunday after church. You can come to this spot, a couple other spots, but after church, just come in and grab this. I'll leave the book here. I don't want you to take it home. Okay? I'll leave the book here. All you got to do is come in 30 minutes after church, do the study. How's that sound?
Pretty good.
Okay, you can do that?
Yeah.
No problem?
No problem.
Thank you, sir. Let us watch a sample of the DVD.
The inability to submit to someone who's older than you are, wiser than you are, and cares about you, that's a problem.
That's a major problem. That's a major problem. Starts off early. I had a little brother, and one of the first statements he learned, and I don't know who he heard it from, but one of the first statements he learned was, "Can't tell me." And he would do his arm like this. "Can't tell me." I don't know where he got that from. I don't understand where he got that from, but that is probably something that we come up with. We are males. We are males. When a lion gets to a certain age, what does the daddy lion do? You can't hang around me. So there's a certain thing in us as males that we want to be in charge. We don't want to submit. That's a female term. Submit. That's incorrect. Right. That's incorrect. But we've been conditioned to think that that's a female term. We have to submit. But sure does keep those knots off here. Now everybody's got short hair here. So you can see a knot really good. Can't you see a knot really well? So it keeps the knots down. So that's one of the things I've learned. That, keep the knots down. Keep the knots down. They don't look well.
I've also heard that you're not my daddy. You're not my daddy. You can't tell me. And that comes from dealing with nephews and cousins and that male child, and when you try to correct them or see them doing something that is not right, you're not my daddy.
Not my daddy.
Right.
Right, absolutely. But what results? What do you, by not submitting, what happens?
You hit the ceiling. You hit the ceiling in terms of life and knowledge due to the fact you're not open enough to allow somebody to share their wisdom and knowledge with you so that you can grow as an individual. It's just like sunlight on a plant. And if you don't allow that older man to give you that wisdom and shine that on you, then you can't grow as an individual. But I think it goes back to what you both were saying in terms of, you're not my daddy, or, you can't tell me. I think it's that fight or flight, that fear response, because a lot of young men today are afraid to say they don't know. And say they need help,
right?
Because it shows a sign of weakness. Yeah. And if they give the appearance of weakness, then they're afraid that everybody else is going to find out. Now people are going to start picking on them, and now we start getting into this mano a mano. Oh, you're a punk.
Yeah.
You're weak.
Can you brothers say you need help? Do you have the ability to say you need?
Oh, I do now.
You do?
Oh yeah, yes sir. Help me.
Help.
Keep the knots down.
Right.
Keep the knots down. I agree with that.